Across the Spider-Verse
Yes.
is out today.
As you're watching this, yes.
I cannot wait.
Me
And
too.
the early reviews coming out from this are only building my hype in a way I didn't actually think was possible. I thought I was one of the most hyped people on planet Earth for this film. And they've still found ways of going, but wait, there's more. It debuted with like a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, 95, 97 is more around then. High 90s.
It is currently the fourth highest rated film of all time on Letterboxd at 4.7 out of 5.
Damn.
All I'm seeing is people losing their mind. I've had one very tiny spoiler, which I'm gonna share openly, so skip forward 10 seconds. But the next film is rumored to be called Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That makes sense. No, I feel like that was already
It may well have been.
At some point.
Apparently there is no post-credit scene.
Oh.
I will not be trusting that just in
No.
case. But apparently there is no post-credit scene because of the cliffhanger the film ends on. They didn't want to put anything after that.
I can understand that. Yeah, you don't want to break that with some comic-y thing.
But I'm also losing my mind because I cannot wait to hear the soundtrack for this film.
Oh, yeah.
Because that only comes out tomorrow as well.
I'm going to end up listening.
That might genuinely just be what I listen to all day tomorrow waiting
The
for
thing is, it's like, I'm just thinking now, it's like, do you sit there and listen to the soundtrack before seeing the film? And like, yeah, sure, you'll appreciate. But does that then not take away from appreciating that soundtrack for the first time during the film?
What I will tell you is yesterday when the sun was shining on my way home, I put What's Up Danger on and I had to be very careful to not go over the speed limit because I was vibing so hard. But for those of you who don't know, let's just go through the assembled dream team
so far
that Metro Boomin has put together. Yeah, there's a couple more that have been announced since this has come out, I'm sure. So Metro Boomin is the producer for this, and this is the team he's put together: Lil Wayne, Nas, Future, 21 Savage, ASAP Rocky, Lil Uzi Vert, Offset, 2 Chainz, Nav, Don Tovier, Swale, Aboogie, Wizkid, Jid, Coileray, James Blake, Kenny Beats, Dominic Fike, Beam, Toyne, and 8. Couple of them at the end I'm not as familiar with, but there are some big boy hitters at the top there.
Yeah, there is. Like, he is stacked this.
It's almost like all them years ago. Sorry, Cameron, I'm going to give a bit of context to this. At the minute, as I'm sure you know, Hori is a connoisseur of the internet, there's a lot of memes floating around about the butterfly effect. Yeah. So one of my favourites that I've seen that I know we've discussed here before, but a lot of people always forget about, is the butterfly effect that led to Miles Morales being a character, which goes all the way back to Community.
Yep.
And for a 3-second joke, you get Donald Glover's character in Community wearing a Spider-Man costume when they were getting ready to do the casting for Amazing Spider-Man, and everyone was like, we want Donald Glover as Spider-Man, and that inspired the creators of Miles to create Miles.
Yep.
And all it goes to show with the amount of musicians who want to work on this film is that everyone wants their own Spider-Man. And I don't mean that in a way of, oh, let's create a million Spider-Man so everyone gets one. What I mean is the idea of anyone can be behind the mask is very important. And when they finally got that confirmation that the black community could be behind the mask with Miles, they latched onto that and went, fuck yeah, we got our Spider-Man.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm so excited. All I'm hearing is the way they've upgraded the animation, but also done these new styles, because obviously each world has its own unique style and they've blended them in. Apparently it all looks phenomenal. It's funny, the action's great, the writing is great. Just wow on all floors.
Oh, honestly, I can't wait for the visuals. And like, keeping on the soundtrack, like, I'm not surprised I can guarantee he had no trouble getting those people on board, because if you think about, like, how well, like, What's Up Danger and,
Sunflower.
Sunflower did from the first one, like, they're all gonna be thinking, "Yo, we can have, like, an absolute banger."
Yeah. But it's also really important because a lot of the time when they get artists to do music for especially comic book films, a lot of the songs don't actually get used.
No.
But the difference with the first film, Into the Spider Verse, is the songs did get used
Yeah.
because they were supposed to be hip hop tracks that Miles was listening to. Because such a big part of Miles's character is his love of music.
Mm,
So what they've essentially gone to this artist is, would you like to collaborate on an album that our fictional character will be listening to for the entirety of this film?
which
That's
is
essentially what they've done.
yeah,
And I mean, it works so fucking well,
um,
so well.
and if they've been told, like, "Okay, we need a song for this moment in the film," like, they kind of explain what they want it to invoke in, like, emotion-wise, like, the songs are gonna be written perfectly for those moments, and
It's
it's gonna be so good.
it's gonna be. I was sitting here thinking, when was the last time there was a film that you're just sat there waiting for it, going, "This can't miss. This won't miss. It is gonna be that damn good." The last time I was this confident of a can't miss film was probably Infinity War.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, I suppose I was gonna say Spider-Man: No Way Home, but there
Oh,
was still there was a little bit of doubt
I was
there.
worried, yeah,
Yeah.
because of all the leaks around Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Spoiler alert. I remember going into that really worried that it wouldn't be able
Mm,
to live up to what I built it to in my head.
yeah. No, yeah, no, there was still that bit of unsure.
Yeah. Like, there's been others that I was confident were going to be good films, but I was like, oh, this could definitely miss.
Mm,
This one, I knew it couldn't miss.
yeah, like, I can't, and you can't even really say the first Spider-Verse because we didn't know anything
No,
going into
we
that.
didn't know what we were about to
Yeah.
experience.
So, yeah, I think you might be right with, like, Infinity War. I can't
Um,
think of something that I've watched since then where I was like, "Oh, I knew this was gonna be great."
yeah, it's absolute craziness, and it's done so much good for animation in
Mhm.
general. A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people who would never have watched cartoon stuff after becoming an adult, 'cause they're like, "That's for kids,"
Mm.
and now like, maybe a little animation,
Spider-Verse. Yeah.
a bit, because it's so well done,
We
and I
got
cannot
this
wait to experience it.
we got the teaser as well, didn't we, with Spot in the,
Yeah, yeah.
shop.
The new little teaser of our first interaction with Spot, which felt so damn good.
It was
Felt
so good and
I
so
was
funny.
yeah. So for those who haven't seen it, what you essentially get is Spot goes into like a corner shop,
Mhm.
or sorry, what do they call them?
Convenience
Convenience store.
store.
Yeah, sorry, they're a corner shop here. Even though I've never actually seen one on a corner.
Yeah, you would have done. That's just a straight up lie. You must have seen a corner shop on a corner at least once. I definitely have.
Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so he goes into the convenience store and he asks if they have an ATM machine.
Mhm.
So they're like, yeah, he's at the back there. He's got a trench coat on, but you can still see all the spots off his head.
Yep.
And basically he's trying to steal the cash from inside of the
Inside the
ATM
machine. Yeah.
machine. Yeah. And he's putting his spots down, and he's fucking up, so he's clearly not that comfortable with his powers yet. And it's all going wrong, and then the guy's trying to like stop him because he's like, "You're trying to rob me. What the fuck are you doing?" And that all starts going wrong, and he's like, "Oh, I don't. It's like it was an accident. There's nothing I can do. I can't get a regular job now, so I've had to resort to a life of crime. There's nothing I can do about that." And meanwhile, you're just getting these little like short cutaways to like Spider-Man coming in the shop, but you don't really see him, and putting like
Mm.
a hot pocket or whatever it's called in the
Yeah.
microwave, and then he just drops down and goes, "Why'd you call it an ATM machine? You know the M stands for machine,"
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it just cuts, and I'm like, "This is going to be
Oh,
perfect."
honestly, when he said that, it's one of those things where you're like, "Oh shit, yeah, why do people?" It's like the meme of SMH my head and everyone, which is
Yeah,
shaking my head, my head. But oh, it's like that slight teaser just shows you what this film's gonna be. And
I just cannot wait. The talented cast of voice actors.
Do you know what the bad part about this film is going to be? Waiting for
It's going to
part 2.
ruin the rest of my summer.
That yeah, no film's going to live up to it for the rest of the year, and we have to wait for part 2. And if this is on such a cliffhanger as everyone seems to be saying it is, it's going to be brutal. We're going to come out of that film and be like, I need it now.
We're going to end the episode next week just going, this is going to be the last episode ever because Spider-Verse ruined our enjoyment of any other superhero media because it was that damn good.
Yeah, we're taking a break till Spider-Verse Part 2 is out.
Yeah, we'll come back for a one-time only thing. Another really interesting thing that makes most sense to put in here is as part of some strange promotional material, Sony has put together a poster.
Okay.
Which has 4 colors going down. You have Miles on the left, and then you have Tom, Andrew, and Toby.
Oh.
Yeah. And a lot of people, myself included, have gone, hold the fucking phone there, buckaroo. What does that... What are they doing over there?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's
interesting bit of promotional material.
It's wild considering we've had 3 of them together, so it's not hard to imagine having 4 of them together.
You know what I'd really, really like though?
Well.
So I think it's like a meme that's never actually happened in the comics, but it might have done. But there is a meme going round of there being a Peter who is scared that they're the racist Peter when they first meet Miles, because their instant reaction is like, "Oh, you're black. I thought we were all white."
Oh.
And the Jeek is like, "Shit, am I the racist Spider-Man?" I would love it if they like shoehorn that joke in there somewhere. Like when he first goes to where they all are and he takes his mask off and they're like, "Oh," like just one guy's like, "You're black," and then everyone looks at me like, "Shit, am I the racist Spider-Man?"
Or it's just, really they funny. Twist it and he goes, everyone looks and goes, "Whoa, I'm not racist. I swear I'm not racist." That would actually be quite good.
The joke is if they go, "Shit, am I the racist Spider-Man?" Obviously, being that self-aware, they probably aren't. But it's just so Peter Parker to be like, "Shit, I always knew there must be one of us, but I didn't think it was me."
Yeah, because it'd be some stereotypical Southern Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I'm very, very much looking forward to it.
So am I.
I'm so beyond hype for it.